Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video I wanted to follow up on some of the ideas that I had shared with you in some of these previous videos and see where they stand as we head into Friday. Now, next week will be a shortened week, and you want to keep in mind the monthly expiration, but these are ideas that I'm looking out at least into the May expiration. We're giving ourselves that 36 days until they expire, so you can give yourself a little bit more time to try to see the idea come through. Alright, with that kind of being as the foundation for the timeline, the next thing I'm looking at is buying GWPH and trying to see if we can get above these 182.23 highs. So it's not going to be something that happens tomorrow, more than likely, but I'd like to see it get through this over that duration that we discussed. I do not have the intention of holding this through earnings, but we did start getting filled on some of those options today, and I try to risk the debit paid and then see where they sit as we get closer to that expiration. Another one that we looked at was Duke Energy. And this one continues to look very good. The thing that I was going to show you that might be a little different in tonight's video is that if you're using Thinkorswim, consider setting this up on 2, 3, and 4-day charts, because this can be a very helpful way to keep you in longer duration trades. If you're familiar with what we're looking at off of the daily squeeze and the duration for those trades, well, then you can double that for a 2-day chart, or triple it if you're looking at the 3-day. With that being said, I think that there's a move still coming in Duke. Now, I have not been filled in these, but I do still think that if you go out looking for the July series that have 99 days of life, if I could get the 92 halves at $1, that's what I've been bidding, which is not really close to the market right now, but it gives me a place to work from with the idea. I'll probably end up having to pay up for those, but I do still like it a good bit, and I think that you can buy that and look for it to rally over the next 60 days. The last one I was going to bring you with is CRM, and this is helpful because in a former life, when I would only really study daily and weekly squeezes, this would have been a signal that I likely would have missed out on. But you note that there's no squeeze off the daily. You jump back over into the 2-day chart, and you can see some previous examples of this signal. So right here we had the consolidation, and you can see the resulting move. Back down in here you had a similar trade. This one did not work as well. I mean, if you held into it for the duration, maybe it eventually would have come through for you, but I think you can see overall what I'm trying to recreate, and once you get through the bit of this descending trend right in here, I think we start marching up into 170 and 175. So I hope that's helpful, give you some trade ideas and some specific options to consider, and we'll kind of keep track of these ideas as they unfold.